Hey guys, Chase Scully here, Chase Finished Guitars. Working on our first bass guitar. I'm just about done spreading the glue out on this guy. We've got a walnut top and a mahogany body. I'm going to finish kind of getting this stuff brushed in here, and then we will join the top. I'm working with Tight Bond 1 here. It's my favorite glue of choice for this stuff. We will be using a clamping caul to kind of help support these. I've gone through and pre-drilled some holes at some key positions where, for instance, the neck pocket and the pickup position and the bridge ground wire position. The reason I did that ahead of time is because I'm going to utilize those as a spot to actually put a screw through to clamp the body and work as a clamping force for glue up. So we're going to take this guy. So we've got both pieces pretty well glued up here. And there's a little bit of holidays here and there, no problem though, because it's going to come together. So look at this great walnut top. Actually, my younger brother helped me seam this guy up. Fantastic job on this. So we're going to line this guy up. We've already kind of positioned everything, and I've got these holes here. So quick kind of rub down to kind of just, you know, kind of help register the top a little bit. And these holes go all the way through into the piece of mahogany. Well, before I glued this up, I laid it all out and lined it up. And the reason why is so I can take a couple of wood screws and my drill, so just a few tornillos and my drill, and my drill bit. Sorry guys, I'm a little lost out here. So this has already been lined up once, so just kind of find the, there we go. Just kind of double checking and making sure we're located correctly here for everything. Actually, I'm having a slight amount of trouble making sure that I'm there. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead, we are going to take a little piece of this ABS plastic side dot material, which I should have probably done this before. Sorry about that. So I've cut those little guys into some tiny little pins there. So now we will wish we had younger eyes and try to line these little boogers up. There's one. Two and three. Alright, so now we've got that kind of a line there. Sorry about that. Now those holes are pilot holes, so these will go all the way down through there, biting in. Now I've pre-drilled so I don't split anything out. I'm also going to take the template here and lay this on top here. This piece of 1/2 inch MDF is going to actually act as a kind of a caul and help distribute and spread the force of our clamping pressure throughout the body, making for a much better grip and seal. So now we've kind of got this all pretty well lined up. I'm going to go ahead and pull out this first piece. And start to... And there, that's pulled that in alignment and clamped itself. So it just kind of found its home in all those holes, lined all three pieces sort of back together, and we now have our initial clamping pressure and alignment is taken care of. So after I get this last little, in the future I might cut those guys a little bit longer. Give me a little bit of trouble. So, go ahead and put this in here. Okay, now we have effectively clamped the center, which is the section that's hard to reach with the clamp. So, now that we've kind of done that, top's aligned, but uh-oh, what do we got over here? We've got gaps. That's no good. So, take our trusty Bessies, and we will start working around the perimeter, just kind of snugging them up. And as we go, you don't want to clamp too much too soon, too tight here. We're just looking to kind of, get these in position, and then we'll come through and we'll sort of tighten it up a little bit like you would a head on an engine. So you kind of spread the load around, not torquing too much in one spot or another, so it kind of really like spreads the load evenly across the whole surface. Kind of important, so you're making sure that everything's clamping flat and you're not working basically dips into anything. So again, just kind of getting these started here and just sort of snugged up. Nothing crazy on the pressure. Just some light clamping pressure here. Now, part of the idea of doing this screws first is now we've started to push our glue out towards the edge. So now as we do this, we're continuing that flow and keeping that clamping pressure even, so the clamping force radiates out. So we're just about clamped up here. And we will start to go through and torque these down. This one's got a little bit of glue buildup on it from the last go round. Okay, so now we've kind of got them all sort of started here. Actually, going to shift this guy a little bit now. So all pretty much here, kind of spread around pretty evenly around the perimeter of the body. So now we'll start here, and then we'll go to here. And we'll pop over here to here. And we just kind of work that bouncing around the body perimeter. I'm actually going to shimmy this guy. So there, there. And as we work around, kind of bouncing from edge to edge, side to side, we're kind of like evening out and letting that thing sort of seat properly. So we don't get too much force in one spot causing a wave. So just kind of work, like this guy here is still loose, so that tells me that I'm tight beside it, but not on it. So just kind of work your way around here and there until you feel them all start to snug up. And eventually you'll get to a spot where all of them feel nice and snug and won't turn. And then at that point we'll come back and we'll wipe our excess glue let this guy sit till tomorrow, and we'll be good. So I'll clean up this little bit of glue along this edge, but we've got good squeeze out everywhere. It would appear that we've made good contact with everything. This is going to be a nice, solid bass guitar. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.